Even us in the educational institutions, if we keep teaching agriculture in the same way that we're teaching it, we shall keep producing youth that are not oriented to agribusiness. So from the academia and the AIN agricultural educational program, we are looking at partnering with universities, training colleges, to introduce new approaches of teaching agriculture. We want to partner with the policymakers, ministers, and we want to say, even as we talk about industrialization, we want to focus on aspect of rural industrialization. Let me give a little example, a research that we are now doing in Kenya. We're talking about cluster approach to rural industrialization. Cluster approach means we identify an agricultural value chain that is rich in backward, forward linkages and multiplier effect. For example, you take sunflower, and that's the experiment we're now doing in Kenya. You take sunflower, you press vegetable oil out of sunflower, but the residue of that pressing is cake. We want now to focus on cake, which is otherwise called waste. With this cake can actually produce animal feed. And who is producing animal feed? The youth, because this is now manufacturing. And when we produce animal feed, it means we're now helping the farmer of animals with the feed. We link now the farm of sunflower to the farmer of animals through the cake. Now that the cake is around and the animals are healthy, they'll produce cow dung. And then we want to introduce what we call biodigesters in the rural area. So the cow dung goes into the biodigester and actually produces electricity, produces biogas. Then electricity that we are now lacking the rural areas is generated. When the cow dung in the biodigester has produced electricity, that's what we call the slurry that remained behind. That is the best organic manure you can ever get. We want now to move away from buying the inorganic fertilizers, and the cycle repeats itself. So the organic fertilizer goes back to the farm. The farm again produces the sunflower the cake, and if we can have policies of rural industrialization via agripreneurship, then we think that we are now mixing the youth, because there are those areas, packaging will come in, ICT will be used to, rural finance will come in, and therefore we are trying to work on programs like that, and that means efforts of everybody seated on this. It's not